Here are 3 simple ways you can pair moleskin trousers with most items in your wardrobe. Now, my wardrobe is very different to all of yours, so this is a very biased opinion, but also you can feel free to disagree, and no sponsor is in this video. So number 1 is the casual outfit. So this is pretty much an everyday outfit, so if you're going for a stroll in the countryside, if maybe you're a lumberjack splitting up some firewood for your fire, or if you're going to be, I don't know, taking the dog for a walk, or anything like that, even going to town. It's a very good outfit in terms of where to start. So, of course, I've gone for moleskin trousers, I've gone for brogue boots from Blackbird Shoemaker, I've gone for the alpaca knit cardigan, I've also gone for this blue flannel, which is from Mountain Warehouse, and of course I went for the newsboy cap. So, in terms of a starting point, this is definitely a very subdued outfit. The colours, they all blend together very, very well. Now, of course, if you're not interested in a cardigan, you can always go for, say, like a chunky knit, such as a crew neck. Or you can wear a chore jacket, a denim jacket, or a leather jacket. So whichever suits your fancy, then, you know, to each their own. If you wanted to pair above this, or if you wanted to go for an outerwear layer, a good option would be a cotton wax jacket, such as this one from Celtic & Co. Of course, you could always go one from Barber, or again, whatever suits your fancy. Again, another option, if you don't like a wax jacket, if the weather really calls for it and it's cold, a duffel coat is definitely the best when you want to pair it casually. I've also decided to pair my Hamilton watch, the Jazzmaster thin line in 41mm, with a grey dial and the tan leather strap. Basically because I think it's rugged enough, but if you have anything other like that, say if you wanted to go for a khaki field strap or anything like that, it would definitely pair well. That's not all. So outfit number 2 is the smart casual. Now, this is just the base layer, so just bear with me. So essentially what it comprises of is a button-down striped shirt, which comes all the way over from Next. I went for the button-down configuration because it was the easiest to pair, and also it means that you're not limited to having to put anything like knitwear on, or I should say, it's not limited in its range of being able to wear a tie. Typically I don't wear ties when it comes to button-downs, but that's to each their own as well. Again, moleskin trousers, of course, this is what the whole video is about. Because they're like a very, very dark forest green, this can actually work, because there's a nice level of contrast here. Of course, I've now changed my boots and I've gone with the tan jodhpurs, again from Blackbird, because again, they are so versatile and I absolutely love them. For these sort of smart casual, like going into town during the night, this definitely works really well. But if you feel the tan is a little bit too much for a night occasion, you can always switch them out for something like, say, a double monk strap, or even derbies, or even loafers, but it depends because these are more cold weather, so if you are really looking to get these, make sure you plan them when you want to make autumnal or winter outfits. But anyways, so that's the base layer, but the way you can sort of elevate the style a bit more is you can always pair this with, say, a bit of knitwear again, but this time instead of a crew neck, go with a V-neck, maybe in grey, blue, maybe a light brown. But if you want to be a little bit more daring and maybe elevate it even further, so sort of almost going towards the realms of outfit 3 but not quite, is to pair it with, say, like a doeskin waistcoat, or you can even go with a knitted waistcoat, whatever takes your fancy. But doeskin and moleskin are very, very similar, and I definitely would recommend just checking them out. Like, they are definitely, it's definitely a worthy option. Like, I've owned doeskin waistcoats for a while, but I definitely have found, like, because the fabrics themselves, like, they have this brushed texture, they just work so well, and in general they just seem to complement each other, and as long as you've got the contrast, it works. Like, you know, what can you say to that? If you don't really like the idea of pairing two similar textures, so, you know, this and moleskin, or, you know, maybe this and maybe like corduroys, then another option is a tweed waistcoat, which I've got right here. This is actually from Harris Tweed, and is also another one I found off eBay. But it's a very worthy option because moleskin trousers in their own right are very country oriented. If you want an outer layer for these, I highly recommend looking at a pea coat like this one here. This one's from Merc Doyle and has actually been a companion of mine for a few years now. And, you know, you could always throw this on the outside and it works really, really well. So this is definitely like the good, like, it's like dressy, casual, very, very classy, still elegant, but not going out too far. And you're definitely not overdoing it. So 100% recommend this sort of outfit for a starter. But anyways, so enough of that. So we're going to move on now to the dressy one, which is outfit number 3, is the dressy / smart. Now, I know what you're thinking, it probably looks a bit more like I'm wearing a stroller suit right now, but just bear with me, okay? So I'm still going with the Moleskin trousers, but I've gone instead of boots, I've gone with my dark brown, these are half-broke Oxfords from Herring Shoes. Definitely a very, very good option instead of going with boots. You could always go with derbies or monk straps as well, but again, you know, that's down to personal preference. So what I did was actually exchange the button-down collar shirt with the stripes. I went with an ivory, off-white sort of medium spread dress shirt. I've decided to pair it with a red and blue regimental tie, which I managed to find off of eBay. In fact, most of these are actually bought off eBay, so don't judge me on that. If I move in a bit closer, I've also decided to pair it with this sort of very light blue tweed double-breasted waistcoat, which probably is a little bit much for this outfit, but I thought, you know what, I want to dress it up a lot, and you know, this just screams, you know, I want to go out and I do not give a damn if I'm the best dressed. So on top of that, I paired my broken herringbone navy sort of flannel jacket, which I think is kind of the limit of where moleskins can be paired with. Now, of course, throughout this entire thing, I actually have changed my watch only once. So for this one, I went with the Seiko with the green dial, of course, on the dark brown leather strap, because I figured, well, I'm wearing dark brown Oxfords and it pairs much better. And of course, the green dial because, well, these moleskins are green. And, you know, who doesn't like a bit of green? And of course, you may have noticed as well that I took off the newsboy cap. If you want to pair a newsboy cap still, I'd say go with a slightly darker one. The other one was a dark brown. This one is definitely slightly more business oriented because it's like a charcoal grey. And there you have it. So the reason I did this video is because someone actually left a comment saying, you know, I've been looking at moleskin trousers but have no idea what to pair them with. So I thought I'd give them a few ideas and see how it goes. And if you guys have enjoyed this, then, you know, leave a like on the video and comment, of course, if you want to see any more, and share around with your friends. And all I can say is, you know, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take great care. Thanks for watching. See you next time.